Hey, this is Patrick Bubakanian. Welcome on this week's episode of SERP Champion TV. And in this week, we're going to talk about how to use the proper amount of keyword density on your websites and on your pages. And this is something that a lot of people struggle with because they really think they need to do the guesswork of using a good amount of keyword density to make sure their on page is well optimized. Well, here's the truth. There is no exact criteria or some specific formula for every single page. So it's not like you need to use a certain amount of keyword density in order to rank. It's this. Every single keyword has its own game plan and has its own density. And this is something that you can apply in everything in business, in life, everything. Is follow or model the people or the websites that are already doing the things that you want to do. So you need to reverse engineer what your top competitors are doing in your space and reverse engineer it in order to get a accurate page, in terms of optimization to rank higher. And I'm going to do exactly that in this video. I'm going to show you how I personally do it with my own sites. So I always get a well-optimized page, not based on guesswork, but based on reverse engineering. So we have Google in front of us, and we're also going to use SEMrush as our keyword tool. And this is not necessary, but I just love this tool, so I'm going to use it. So we also have Notepad. I'm just going to write up a game plan. So how many words are we going to use? How many times we're going to use certain keywords on our page? Just to make sure we're getting a good optimized page, right? So let's start, right? So I'm going to do it, demonstrate you right in front of you. So let's say you're into client SEO and your client is a yacht rental company. So they rent yachts, pretty awesome niche, very high end. And we're just going to search here in SEMrush just to see how many searches this keyword gets. So let's say we're going to do yacht rental Los Angeles, right? So real quick, let's pick US. So it's getting 170 searches a month. And this might not seem like a lot, but do you know how much money yacht rentals go for? How much the rent is? It can go up from 2,000 a day up to 10,000 a day. So this is a very high-end, high transaction keyword. So if you have a client that does this, then you're really lucky because you can recoup their investment easily and make them profit. So that's pretty awesome. So we're gonna put this keyword in Google. And as you can see here, you have Google My Business, but we're gonna check these pages right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check the top 3 competition. We're gonna analyze these 3 listings and we're gonna reverse engineer their optimization based on their on page. So we're gonna click 1, 2, let's say not Airbnb, let's just say luxury liners. And then we're going to use a nifty tool. It's free. It's an extension you can use on your Chrome or Firefox. It's called SEO Quake. And this is the extension, SEO Quake. So you can check, you can do a lot of analyzations, and you can see a lot of metrics like how many pages are there indexed, how old is the page, how many social signals they get. But this is not important for us. Right now, this tab, density, is the most important. So we're going to click on that. We're going to click on the density of this page and this page. So we're going to compare and we're going to analyze the keyword density that we're going to target on these 3 pages. So right off the bat, I always check the total words first, right? So we have yachtrentallosangeles.com. They're using 1,094 words. On Boat is using 1,231 words. And this page is using just 568 words. So this already gives us an impression of you need to use at least between 500 and 1,100 words. What I personally do is I don't go too overboard, but I do want to make sure I have a well-optimized page. So I'm definitely going to aim for, let's say, game plan real quick. So game plan for anchor or for keyword density. So right off the bat, this is our game plan. I want to use between 1,000 to 1,300 words for our own page, right? So we're going to go a little bit more than our competitors, but we're not going to go overboard with 2,000 words or 1,500 words. So we're going to use 1,000 to 1,300 words. This also gives us enough room to use a good amount of keyword density so we don't over optimize that quickly, right? So then we're going to check all words, 2-word phrases and 3-word phrases. I generally only look for the 1 words and 2-word phrases because those are accurate enough for me to use. So right here we can see yacht and rental. So these two are very big keywords that we're going to target. And right here you can see where are they using the keyword yacht. This yacht rental Los Angeles, they're using it in the title, in the description, and obviously in the URL because this is an exact match domain, right? So the other competitor is using yacht and rental. Let's see, rental in the title, description. This competitor is using it in the H1 and in meta and the meta keywords. That's pretty overboard, but people still do it. I personally don't. And then we have the keyword yacht, title, and description. So this gives us an impression to use the keyword, obviously, yacht, either in the title, description, or URL. I personally never use the keyword in the URL, description, and the title. I just pick 2 of the 3, right? So yacht, we got yacht and rental. So yacht, we can use it, I would say title, H1, obviously, always use it in your H1, and description. You don't have to use it in your URL if you don't want to, because not these competitors are not necessarily using it in their URL, right? So yacht and then rental, definitely title, description, H1. By the way, this is my personal game plan. This is how I would do it, right? So real quick, yacht rental, and then we got, let's check for Los Angeles real quick. So this competitor is using it in the title, description, keywords, title, description, and then title, description. So definitely, obviously, we're going to use Los Angeles, title, and description. Keep in mind, they're not even using it in their H1, so it's not necessarily necessary to use it in your H1, right? So these are the main keywords: yacht, rental, Los Angeles. So then we're going to check how many times they're using these keywords in their content. So let's go to the first competitor. Let's say yacht and rental, right? So they're using yacht 44 times in their on their page, and they're using rental 10 times. This competitor is using yacht 48 times, and rental, they're using it 11 times. And then the other one 17 times, obviously, because they have less content, so they would go overboard if they would use 40 times, if they would use this 40 times, but they don't. So, and rental 4. So I would reverse engineer these 2 pages because we're going to get this amount of words too, around that range. So 48, 44. So what does that mean? How are we going to do it ourselves? I suggest using the keyword yacht 40 times. We're not going overboard. We're not doing more than them, but we're still in the same range, right? So I would say use the keyword yacht about 40 times, give or take. About 40 times, yacht. Then the rental here, 10, and 11. So I suggest using the keyword rental about 10 times too. 10 times. Let's just get rid of that about. Okay, yacht, we're going to use that 40 times, rental 10 times. How about Los Angeles? How many times are they using Los Angeles on their page? 16 times and 23 times. Then I would do, you could guess it or not, but I'm going to use Los Angeles 20 times on my page just to be in between the top two competitors. So again, we're not going overboard. We're not over optimizing. And this is the sweet spot. You can call this the sweet spot, the 40, 10, 20. Okay, so now we already know how many words we're going to use. We're going to know where we're going to put our yacht rental Los Angeles title, description, and we already know how many times we're going to use our main keywords within our content. Now we're not going to stop here, right? Because as you may know, you must use semantically relevant keywords in your content and LSIs. LSIs are literally just synonyms of your main keyword. So yacht, rental, Los Angeles. And semantically, these are directly related to your keyword. So the more semantically keywords you put in your content, the more relevant your whole page becomes for that topic. And what happens then is Google is going to favor your page above the others because it's a well-optimized page with LSIs, so synonyms and other directly related keywords. So a combination of all of these is gangbusters. So you need to use that. So let's do that. Why not? So we're going to check for LSIs from our competitors, right? So we got yacht rental. And let's see, we got, how about boat? They probably obviously they need to use the boat. Okay, so this one is not using the boat. Okay, so this competitor is using boat multiple times. So let's say boats, and let's see, here you go, boat, 18 times. They're using it 18 times. How about this competitor right here? It's not using that much, but that's okay. So we can use the LSI keyword boat about, let's say, 10 times, just like our top competitor, right? So we got boat, we got yacht, we got rental. What else do we got? What I see a lot is charters and charter. Let's see if all competitors are using the keyword charter. Here we go. Charters, charter. So 9 times, 7 times. We got 33 times, and our other competitor 17 times. So 33, 17. We're going to use the keyword charter we're going to find the sweet spot, which is 20 times. So we got boat, charter, and let's add another semantically relevant keyword. Let me find one. Let's say, how about cruise? Cruise is a very semantically keyword. So they're using keyword cruise 4 times. Let's see, can we find cruise here? No, they're not using cruise. Oh, damn it. So cruises 3 times, 2 times. Okay, so sorry, I'm going pretty fast here, but I just want to. So 4 times. Okay, so we're going to use the keyword cruise about 4 times as well. So, wow, I can't even spell it. Okay, so 4 times, 4 to 5 times, let's say. All right. What else do we got? So you know what? You can even use beach, or it doesn't apply to everything. So charters, rental, island. Okay, so you know what? We already have a pretty good game plan already. So now we know, based on our competition, we know how much words we should use, how many times we're going to use yacht, rental, Los Angeles, and then a few semantically keywords and LSI. So boat, charter or charters, and cruise, and boom, just like that, based on our top 3 competitors that are already doing well, they're ranking where you want to rank, we can compile a game plan based on their densities. And here you go, really easy. This is not hard. This is how you can do too without doing any guesswork. So you're going to be accurate and on point. Just keep in mind, don't go overboard. Make sure you don't use it more than them. Just use the sweet spot. So this is only the on-page part. Obviously, there's the off-page part where you have to build links and use a certain anchor text for those links. I'm not going to cover that in this video. I'm going to cover that in the next video. But I do want to stress this is you need on-page and off-page to be congruent with each other. So they need to be enforcing each other. So this is what happens a lot with people. So they have an under optimized or over optimized page, right? It's over optimized. It doesn't matter how many good links you send. If they are good links, it doesn't matter because it's not going to be as effective if your on page is under optimized or over optimized, right? So not as effective. Right, so you need both to be accurate enough. So this can be vice versa too. So you can have really good on page, but if your off page links, your anchor text ratio is over optimized or under optimized, it's not going to be as effective. So this whole process I taught you applies for both parts. And in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it for the off page. But like I said, on page, if you only do this right, SEO is going to become way more easier. You're going to rank or get better rankings with less good links. You know, you're not going to use as many links as you usually do, and you're going to rank high for these given keywords because we just reverse engineered what competitors are doing. This is not theory. This is literally based on actual sites ranking. Don't you think this is powerful stuff? Exactly. So this is what you should do on your in your campaigns for your clients or affiliate sites. This applies to every single thing when it comes to SEO. So I hope you really like this video, and I really hope that you're going to apply this in your business and get those results, because I want to know. I want to know if you're getting kick-ass results with this process. I know it does because I'm doing it for myself, for my own clients, and it's been working for me for a long time because I'm not doing guesswork. This is based on actual not scientific, this is based on data, basically. This is data. So you can do this for free. SEO Quake, download it on Chrome or Firefox, and you can go and analyze your top 3 competition and then make your own game plan and do it better than them. Reverse engineer and form a better game plan. Obviously, aside from using these, you're going to use images, you're going to use media, you're going to make sure you're linking out to authority sources just to make sure your whole page is a well optimized, topically relevant site and page that's also content rich, so it looks good, user experience is good. So the combination of all of those things is going to make your page rank high with not as many links as you would normally use. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this, and if you want more content, if you want to receive more actionable content like this, subscribe to my list below, and I'm gonna email you every week or every 2 weeks with new blog posts or new videos with stuff like this. Not theory, but actionable stuff, strategies that is gonna boost your SEO to a whole nother level. So please comment below, like our pages, but especially join our list if you want to be up to date with our newest content. It's going to be really awesome. Thank you for your time and watching this video. Really appreciate that. So I'm going to talk to you soon. This is Patrick Babakanian from SERP Champion signing off.